right, good afternoon. We're here with Dave Mlnarik, the Executive Director of the Nebraska Sports Council. Dave, so many great things coming up this summer, including the Cornhusker State Games. Talk to us a little bit about what's new about the games this year and maybe what people should expect.
Yeah, the Cornhusker State Games, most of the events will take place July 16th through the 25th. We have now more than 70 sports, and there's one new sport in the mix, and it's axe throwing. So
that'd be good.
Something kind of fun to watch and exciting, and it's on ESPN these days, but all of the usual favorites from the Olympic type sports, swimming, wrestling, volleyball, basketball, to off the beaten path stuff like axe throwing,
you bet,
and BMX freestyle and disc golf, and a whole lot of different types of events make up the Cornhusker State Games. They're for all ages, all abilities, and it's going to be an exciting year for sure to get out and participate and or just come and watch some of the events.
Yeah, and this is a great reminder of what being active has to do with coming out of a pandemic and just being active and being mentally strong, and that's what fitness is all about. I know one thing I get excited about every year is the opening ceremonies. It's probably the time when I spend more time shedding a tear, watching the mystery Torchlighter, watching the pageantry that goes into the games, and all of the work that the Nebraska Sports Council and your team puts into this. Something special this year for opening ceremonies.
Yeah, the opening ceremonies is, and you kind of alluded to it, but it's what puts the spirit into the games.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's inspiring, not just to the athletes participating, but really it's about celebrating Nebraska. It's about celebrating sportsmanship and just being together. So coming out of the pandemic, what a great way to show our state pride and to get together once again. The something most special I think about this year is that a hero will be our Torchlighter. We don't always say who that's going to be until the night of the opening ceremonies. But Alex Gordon, now that he's not so busy in July, has agreed to come back and light the cauldron for us. And we're going to do a meet and greet for a couple hours before the opening ceremonies. And that happens on July 16th, but it's really going to be a fun evening and a chance for people to rub elbows with a hero.
Yeah, and it's like one thing you have to expect. You're not going to be so far away from Alex Gordon, you can't touch him, you can't be close to him. That's what's neat about that. Pre and post activities, great ways to be involved. Even if you have an athlete in it, we want you to be there. If you don't have an athlete, we want you to be at opening ceremonies and just be a part of that. So thank you so much for what you do for the state of Nebraska. I know what you put into it. I've been involved with the organization for so many years, and it's a great example of the pageantry that we have in the state of Nebraska. So Dave, thank you so much. We encourage people to get out and be very active this summer. We want people to get a room LNK, take a short vacation, take a long weekend in and around the competition for the Cornhusker State Games, and we look forward to seeing you very soon in Lincoln.